Good afternoon, class. Well done for all the hard work you've done today. Now I found another little bear story. Now I think in We're Going on a Bear Hunt, the bear at the end, he just wants friends. And I've got another book where there's a bear and he just wants friends as well. It's called Bumblebear. I think many of you know this book already, but it's nice to reread books and revisit them. It's lovely to read a familiar story. So if you know bits of it, you can join in. Now this is Bumblebear and he is going to make friends with little bees. Now bees and bears are not normally friends because bears like to eat the bees' honey. Now let's see what happens when Bumblebear tries to be friends with the bees. Once there was a bear called Norman who really loved honey. He really loved honey. And he was always sad when it ran out. But getting hold of more honey was always a bit tricky. Oh no, look, the bees are all chasing him, going, get away from my honey, and going to sting his bottom. If only I could be a bee, he sighed. I could have as much honey as I liked. And then Norman had quite an amazing and brilliant idea. It was an ordinary morning at bee school. Hello, bees, said the queen, who was in charge. There's the queen. We know she's the queen because she's got a crown on. Look, there she is. We have a new bee at bee school today. Oh, said the little bees. Everyone say hello to Norman. Hello, said Norman. Oh, said the little bees. Oh gosh, look. Can you see how small that bee is? The bear is huge and the bee is so tiny. Aren't you a bit big? Said Amelia. This is Amelia. She was rather clever little bee. I'm a special bee, said Norman. I come from the land far away called Giant Bee Land. He's not telling the truth, is he? Said Amelia. But then it was time for lessons to start. Look, oh wow, look at all the things he did. Bee School Daily Planner, named Norman. They began the day with some painting, then joined in with some buzzing practice before everyone settled down for a nap. The bees showed him all sorts of games during playtime. Norman was brilliant at the waggly dance. And then it was time to go home. Bee school is amazing, thought Norman. He couldn't wait to come back the next day. He'd had lots and lots of fun and he hadn't even eaten any honey. The next morning was even better. Norman was very good at finding smelly flowers. The bees really liked him. He was so funny and friendly and he always tried his best, even during flying lessons. After lunch, the bees learned how to chase away anyone who came after their honey, like spiders, mice, toads and bears. They don't like bears. What if they find out Norman's really a bear? Amelia still felt there was something a bit odd about Norman. She tried to work out what it was. Oh! Bears! She knows Norman's a bear. Oh no! Amelia told the other bees what she had found out, but they didn't believe her. Of course Norman's a bee, they said. Look at him. He is not a bee, and I shall prove it. I wonder what What's she going to do? Can you remember what she does? Remember? She took Norman to the secret bee store. Well, when he saw all that lovely honey, Norman just couldn't help himself. Honey, 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 honey. He's going to eat all the honey. Oh, no. After all, he really, really, really did love honey. See, Norman is a bear, said Amelia. What the chickens? Gasped all the other little bees. He was asked to leave bee school at once. He's lonely now. He's not got any friends. Just like the bear in the bear cave. We're going on a bear hunt. With Norman gone, things were very quiet at bee school. Norman was such a funny bee. Norman was such a busy bee, sighed Amelia. Norman was a naughty bear, said Amelia, and the Queen, and the bee school is no place for bears. This was a big bear, a nasty bear, and he trampled all over bee school. He grabbed the hive and started to shake it. Oh my goodness. The bees tumbled out in panic. They tried to chase the bear away, but he was just too big and too bad. But then, who do you think's going to save the day? I can see Norman in his bee outfit. Giant bee. A fierce and buzzing beast burst through the trees. Buzz! Eek! Squealed the bear. It's a giant bee! And it ran away as fast as it could. The bees were saved and Norman was a hero. They gave him a big pot of honey and the Queen presented him with a special award. You definitely aren't a bee, said the Queen, but you are no ordinary bear. You are, I think, a Bumblebear. The Bumblebears were definitely allowed to go back to bee school. He got to go back with his friends. I wonder if the bear in We're Going on a Bear Hunt ever got to be friends with those children in the end. Well done for a hard day's work. See you later. Bye.